to input employee number and return that employee name from EMP table. Okay, now you can see this first example. Okay, so input number and return name. And careful observe in your function, your two return statements we are using. Okay, return out of the function body, return within the function body. So first return out of the function body, returning your return variable data type. So what is your return variable data type? That data type mentioned at return statement, it was out of the function body. And inside of the function body, you just return variable name. So here, simply remember which variable are you returning? That variable data type you can pass here. Okay, now? Now we can see in this example, employee number is my input value. But what is my return value? Name. So name is which data type here? Varchar 2. And this is number type. Okay. So which variable are you returning? That means which value are you returning here? That value data type. Okay. That value data type will be passed at the return statement, and that variable name pass at the return statement. So inside of function body return statement, name, and outside of the function body return statement, data type. Okay, now let's see. Suppose when I go to my example now. Okay, now so come out and see this small, okay, your own function you can design now with your own name or whatever it is. So create, replace what now? Function SF1 and send the parameter. Okay, now? And remember, functions are doesn't having any in, out, no, because by default functions are returning out. That means return a value. So that means that is out. And by default, automatically it will take. That's called a in. Okay, in is a default, I said. So that's a function, sir, doesn't having any return types. That means the in, out, no need. Directly your variables are declared your parameter. So employee number and pass your data type. That's it. Okay, na? Now after that, what I want to say, return. Now you can see in my return statement, what I want to return here, variable data type, return variable data type. Actually, what I'm going to returning here, ename. So ename data type is what now? Varchar 2. Okay. Then after as, and in this as a declare one variable. What is your return name? So the name I have to store under variable. Okay. Now we can say varchar 2 of some size. Okay. Then after begin, now we want to retrieve here. What you want to retrieve here? Name from which table? EMP. What condition basis? EMP number is equals to parameter EMP number. But what we said here, this statement directly we can't use in our Pl/Sql block. So that's what should I want to do? whatever we returning employee name, that name again I have to store under a variable. Okay, na? Now, okay, fine. After that, what should I want to do? Return. Now tell me, your employee name is having under which variable? Where are you saved? Under v underscore e name. So that my return variable name is what now? V underscore e name. So finally, employee name is returned to us. Okay. Now finally, I need to end execute. And you careful observe, as per your syntax, what is the syntax for this? Return variable data type and here return variable name. Okay. Let you see my return variable name. Okay, fine. So which variable I'm returning here? This variable data type is what now? Varchar. The varchar I'm sending at a return statement. Understand na? Which variable are you returning? That variable data type, what exactly it was, and that you have to return. Okay na? So now let you come back and see to execute now function created and how to call function. Select my own function name SF1 and this function is having how many parameters? Only one parameter. So I'm sending here 7566 number and from what? Dual. And 7566 employee name is what now? Jones. Sending ID and returning name. So for example, here observe, suppose, okay, I'm creating again function, but here return type. So for example, you can see I'm using number. Okay, it's a different data type I'm using. Next after what now? As then variable declaration, then begin, retrieve and return. Okay, fine. Now I'm executing now. Function successfully created. But now this function call now. If I'm calling this function, select SF1 7566. Okay, and from dual. Then what happened? You can see. Actually, are you returning which variable? Name variable. Name is which type actually? Varchar. But are you given here what? Number. That means your return type and return variable data type not matching. Yes or no? My return variable is string type, but my return type is integer type. So integer string not matching. So that's what it was happen here. It will be giving some error. What is error? You can see character to number conversion error. Okay, actually my return type is what now? Character type. But your return type is what now? Number type. So character to number you cannot directly call. Okay, so that is the reason here which variable are you returning? That variable exactly what data type are you declared? The same data type should be passed at your return statement. Okay, then only functions can be called. Otherwise functions cannot be call it. Right now. Okay, completed it. So this is what now, one small example how this return type statements are working. Now clear on all of you? Now write down one example. So create a stored procedure, sorry, stored function uh, to return to return the total expenditure, the total expenditure of the given department, of the given department name. So which department name user will give it here? So the department total expenditure I want to calculate and show. Okay, na? Hmm, hmm. So now check it out. How to calculate your total expenditures? Some function. Okay, now we are using some function here. And now come back and say, here careful observe. I want to calculate the total expenditures of the given department name. But can you find out here in my EMP table, your employee, just the salaries are there, but there is no any. Okay, one second. Okay, there is no any employees here. Now you can see total 14 employees. Their employees' salaries are there, and salaries I will take as an expenditures, but department names are not available here. A department number only there, but department names are not available. Now we can see the department names are where it was here, another table, DEPT, for example. Okay, na? Right. Here I have a department names. Okay, na? Which department? Accounts, research, sales, and operation. And this as the department I just deleted now. Okay, right. So now these are the four departments we have, and department names are we having in one table, and expenditures, salaries information is having into another table. So what I want to use? Joins. I want to use joins to join these two tables first, then after calculate your total expenditure. So replace, what is this? Function SF number 2. And what should I have to given department name? So that means my in parameter is what now? Department name. Which data type? Varchar 2. Okay. Then after return. Now tell me, what is my return type? I want to return what now? Total expenditure. Total expenditure means what now? Number title. So now it was saying what now? Number. As now the total expenditure calculation, after calculation, whatever the total expenditure value will come, that value I want to store into some variables now. Yes. That's why I'm declaring what now? Variable total expenditure. Okay, now which type? Number type, some 8 comma 2. Okay. Then after begin, now inside of function body, now you have to write a query. What is that? Calculate your total expenditures. How to calculate here? Select total expenditures means what now? Sum of sal. That sum of sal, whatever the total will come, the total I have to save under which variable? Total expenditures variable. And this one, see, here I'm going to retrieving the data from which table here? EMP, E, and also department name also I'm taking. But department name is belongs to which table? Department table. So EMPE join department D. Okay, now it's a join keyword I'm using means it is a which format of join? Join keyword we are using means which format it is? Format I'm asking. Join is which format? ANSI format. ANSI. ANSI format condition how to prepare. On class. Very good. On. So on. So now what I'm saying here, if two tables do you want to join? Okay. First, what is our first thought? In these two tables, what should be maintained? Common column. Okay. And the all are forgot it. E dot department number dot D dot department number. Sorry, equals to. So this is what now. Up to here, my sum of sal I was taking from EMP table and department name I'm taking from DP table. So two tables joined based on the condition. Okay, fine. But do you want to calculate all departments? Particular department? Particular department. Particular department means what should I want to use? And what is that? D name is equals to your department name. Are you saving under which parameter? P underscore D name parameter. Okay, na? Now let you come out and see. For example, user is given here accounting. Suppose you enter accounting. Accounting will come and save in this. Then this condition is what now? Accounting. Accounting department number is what now? 10. 10 how many times matching with the employee table? 3 times. So that means 3 employee salaries are taking together. On that, some function is applied. Understand na? So this is not a new concept. All are equi-join. Yes or no? Again, no need to much explanation here. Okay. So now this is what happening here. Okay. And now 10th department people see 10 here. 10 how many times matching with my EMP table? 1, 2, and 3. 3 times matching, right? The 3 times matching in my 10th department. Then these employee salaries you can see. One employee 2450. One employee is a 5,000. One employee is a 10,000. Total sum together. Sum function applying on this all salary. What is the sum together? 50, 333 plus 4, 7, and 8. That means total expenditure how much here? 8,750 rupees. So this is simply we calculated. Okay, sir, fine. And let you come back here. Okay, now after that, now the total amount are you saved into which variable? Total expenditure variable. So that means what should I want to do? Return. So return which one? Variable underscore total expenditure. Okay, fine. Then after I need to end and execute. Yes, function successfully created. And now we can call. How to call? Select FM F2. And now suppose here I'm giving here what now? Accounting is a department name from dual. So what I said, this whatever you given department name, this department will come and save under first parameter. This parameter where are used? In the query. So in the query, what is now? Account. This account department number, how much here? 10. 10 how many times matching under EMP table? 3 times. The 3 times of salaries are going to be sum. Okay, now? So this is the way it was happen, and to see, so 8,750 is the total expenditures of which account, which department? Accounting department. Same as, let you call, suppose if you want to see the total expenditures of another department like a sales. The sales department total expenditures, how much here? 9,400. Okay. Like you have to calculate your total expenditures, right? Okay, right. Like this, one more example. So create a stored function to return the number of employees are joined in the given two dates, or in between the given two dates. The given two dates. Okay. The which date we are giving here, from so and so to so and so. Okay. From starting date and ending date. From which date to date are you given? In that particular dates, how many number of employees are joined? What is the condition? Joined from so and so to so and so. Huh? From so and so to so and so. Condition what? Between operator. Okay, now two dates means what? No, between starting and ending. Check now. Create or replace function number. Here I will create two parameters. Starting date is a date data type. Ending data date. Two dates I'm going to create it. The two date parameters. Okay, now next one what? Return. What I want to return? Number of employee. Number of employees means a number only. Simple. Okay, as a return number of employees, but returning value compulsory we need to save somewhere now. So that is called what? Variable. So now I can say num emp, number of employees. So which data type? Number data type. For example, 4 or something I'm giving. Okay, right. Begin. How to write now? Select number of employees. Count function. Good. So count of star into where I want to store v underscore num emp from which table? Emp what? Where which column I have to compare? Higher date. Which operator? Between starting date. Starting date, where are you saved? SD. And ending date, where we want to save? ED. That's it. Starting and ending. Okay, na? Now after you can go to return. What is your return variable? V underscore num emp. Okay, and finally end and execute. Okay, na? Now we can call this function select SF number 3 of starting date. For example, 1st January in 1981, according to my table I'm giving here. Okay, 31st December 1981. Okay, na? And from what? Dual. Okay. So how many employees are joined on between this data? 10 employees. Right? Okay, now? Can you try one example? Try one example. So create a stored function to input employee number and calculate the gross salary of the employee. Okay, now? Employee uh, based on based on the following conditions. Based on the following conditions are, okay, first one, HRA, okay, 5% is. Next, beer allowances, okay, 10 percentage. Next, PF, 3 percentage. Next, professional tax, okay, 1% or 2 percentage. Okay, on on basic salary. Mm. So now do this, calculate. Completed? Huh? Gross means what we want to do? Gross means all together combined. Combined, huh? Huh? Gross formula. Gross salary is equals to basic salary plus HRA plus DA plus PF and PT. This all together we called as a gross. Anybody did like this? No one, huh? Actually, these examples we discuss in SQL also. Then why are you confused? In SQL, in basics, operators, some concept I explained to you. Employee, HRA, PF, DA, gross. Huh? I think it's a long time. That's why I forgot it. Huh? Okay. Now you can see. So observe. So create or replace function SF number 4. 4 and here one parameter that is only number. Which number we given that employee gross calculate. Okay now? Now later return. So return also number as. Here how many variables are you declared? 5 variables. First variable basic salary. Okay now basic salary you can design first. Next one HRA. HRA you can take next. Next dear relevances. So dear relevances next. Next PF. So PF one more variable. Next PT professional tax. The professional tax is one more variable. Okay. The total 5 variables are declared. Then after what should I want to do next? Before I want to calculate HRA, DA, PF, PT, first basic salary of employee first you need to find out. Because without the basic salary of employee, remaining things sir, we can't calculate. Okay, one employee HRA calculation, how to do it here based on basic salary. So that's why the first I have to retrieve my basic salary. Okay, so from my table as per the given employee number, where employee number is equals to parameter of employee number. Okay, na? Then after calculate. Now, which employee number was given, that employee number will take and that person's salary retrieving from the table and storing into variable. Based on this variable, calculate. HRA, V underscore HRA is equals to V underscore basic salary into how much percentage? 5, 0.05. Next, day relevances. Day relevances is equals to basic salary into how much? 0.1, 10%. PF is equals to V underscore basic salary into 0.3%, 0.3. Next, professional tax is equals to V underscore basic salary into 0.02, 2%. So after calculation of this, all the things, then finally what should I want to calculate? Gross, but gross variable not declared now. Okay. Let you see, I want to declare gross variable. V underscore gross. Then after, what is this? Begin. After begin, what I said, select sal into V underscore basic salary from EMP, where EMP number is equals to parameter EMP number. Now calculate these all the things. So whatever we take in the operations one by one. HRA calculate 5% is DA, PF, PT. And now what finally have to do? Gross. So gross is equals to V underscore basic salary plus V underscore HRA plus V underscore day relevances plus V underscore PF plus V underscore PT. So that means all are go to add. Okay, then adding amount we saved under where? V gross. And that V gross, can I return now? Yes. So the gross salary I return. Okay. Then finally end and execute. So my function created now. After created, can I call this function? Select SF number. 4. SF number 4 of, suppose some employee number 7788 I was given now. And from dual. So 7788 employee, gross salary 3600. Okay. 7788 employee salary, how much you can see? 7788 employee salary, how much? 3000. So 3000 is a basic. 3000 is a basic. Yes or no? Basic salary 3000. 5 percentage of HRA. That means 150 rupees. 10 percentage of derelevances. That means 300. Next, 3 percentage of PF. 3 percentage of PF means 90 rupees. 90 rupees. 2 percentage of PT. That means 60 rupees. Total add 0, 9, 15, 0, 1. So 1 or 2? 9, 15, 20. 2. So 2 and here total how much here? 6. And this is how much? 3. So 36,000 is the gross amount. Okay, now? Right. Okay, completed. Okay, now. So, like you can design your, okay, like suppose if I'm asking your gross salary, we calculated net salary. If you want to calculate net salary, how to calculate? Mm. So, net salary, okay, is equals to what? Gross salary minus deductions. What kind of deductions are there? Gross salary, how much for this employee? 3,600 minus deduction amount. What are the deduction amount? PF and PT. Professional tax and provident fund, these are called deductions. These are not deductions. Okay, na? PF and how much percentage? 3. This employee 3 percentage means how much here? 90 rupees. 90 rupees plus 60 rupees. 60, total 150. So these are the deduction amount. The deduction amount, if you do this, then how much it will come? 3,450. 3,450 rupees is called as a net. Okay, now? So, okay, these are the functions you have to design like this here. And now below write down some points. Write down now. To view all stored functions in Oracle. Okay, so you know that now in place of procedures, what should I have to use? A function. You can see like this. Next, to view the source code, to view the source code of a function. Then what is your syntax here? Select text from user underscore source where name is equals to SF1 or 2 or 3 something. Then same as if you want to drop, how to drop a stored function. So the syntax was drop function name. And same as you have to do this, drop function name SF1. Okay. So now these are the functions. Okay, now. So right. So I stop it here.